Fingerings are a very popular concept today, but are they really that necessary, especially if you know how to play? Stick around because I'm going to explain the good and the negative of using fingerings. Perfect. That's my intro.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Fingerings seem to be a point of importance to bass players, and I gave it some thought because as an ex-violinist, I also was assigned fingerings for certain pieces or exercises that I was playing. The difference was at the time that my teacher gave it to me, or teachers, I was still new to violin and I did not know the instrument nor the music. So often I would have to have certain fingerings in order to just simply play the exercise and the simple etudes that I was assigned. Before I continue, my friends, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the alert button because I have a lot more videos coming. Okay. Um, the need for fingerings might be misunderstood. I'll explain my reasons why I feel this way. Bass education, bass playing, bass players want to perform. Performance is a key idea. In fact, it's the reason why everybody does what they do. They want to play their ideas, they want to play their thoughts, they want to play the music that other people present to them. That's why we play. What happens in the practice room, especially in the practice room of people that don't know much about notes, the fingerings will indicate how to move around the neck in order to play them. This makes sense. But what has happened is fingerings have been taken a little bit to the extreme to where bass players that know how to play and maybe know how to read are still mandatorily at certain areas of bass education assign fingerings and state that it's the manner in which to learn how to play. The problem with this is that fingerings denote performance. Performance comes through the learning of the notes. And I'm going to do a little demonstration for you. This is a Nicholas Slanimsky exercise that I practiced, I would say, in the last 3, 4 days. I'm not that good at it, but I figured out the fingerings, and this is how I became capable in the exercise. The exercise went. I came up with this. I could even do it in a different way. Use a new position. And I'm slowing down. Now, this is a slightly awkward line. It was written for pianists. Why I learned it, I believe, as smoothly as I did, is that I struggled with the notes. I didn't put in fingerings because by doing so, it might have removed my opportunity to struggle about what the notes were and where they are on the neck. That's how we learn. People might be avoiding the beginning struggle and the slightly difficult elements of learning. To do this line required me to, I should tape beginning practice sessions to see how hard they can be. Now I had to do it in F sharp. It's the allowing of myself to be in a slight difficulty, and certainly not being of a level of playing that I would want anybody else to see, but by being able to work on the fingerings on my own and by permitting myself to really play badly some music, by working it out, two things have happened. I've gotten much more deeply into the notes because I know there's an F sharp, and that came from a C sharp. I've got to find out how to do it. But if I know it's just the second finger, by that original figuring it out. I'm just following figures, which is almost just like following a puzzle. You want to have the opportunity to be a little bit in difficulty, a little bit in struggle, and give that 2, 3 days to where you will eventually, hopefully, error because I'm rushing it. I'm trying to perform it, and I still don't have it down. So pay attention to that. You don't need fingerings, especially if you're at the college level or a top level player. And instead, figure out the fingerings. If you need to indicate a fingering that will help you, I've done it for some of the music on my new record coming out shortly. Um, just don't make it mandatory. A lot of you are already past that place where fingerings are really that necessary. Struggle a little bit with your music because every capable player has done so. Again, don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the, what is it, reminder button? Alert button here with Paul. Thank you very much for watching.